Right, so next stage is to get our aircraft up to speed, so to speak. William Slim falls ill. It's clearly not agreeable out in Africa for him. Let's put Alan Brooke out there. And let's give him organisation and charismatic. Probably the type of guy we could do with in France, but hey-ho. The Tsardom of Bulgaria pressures to lift their army restrictions. Nope, we will not give in to threats. And we don't care if you don't like us. We're not wasting any effort on other countries' anything. The shadow scheme is done. Great. Let's bump down to industrial effort. Research bonus for industry. This is nice because then we can go ahead of time for the next level of construction and really start turfing stuff out here. Meanwhile, let's have a little look at the Navy. Oh, submarines. Oh, I should have put this on automatic split off so the submarines can repair. That would have been the sensible thing to do. Never mind, that is okay. Let's also break off the destroyers and put these into a theatre of their own. I'll likely move some of them back because we don't need all this. This would be insane. In fact, what if I split that in half and did that? There we go. But we'll train them all up together, so that's cool. And what I should have done is just done that first. Get rid of the aircraft symbol. They've inherited that from a group up there. Let's change to that one. Colours not too bad. And a destroyer commander. Who should we have as a destroyer commander? I should probably just pick one of these. I should probably look in and see who's got the best things, but... A battleship adherent. No, I don't think so. Ironside. Naval AA attack. He'll do. He has nothing to offer. That's fine. That's fine. Let's put those guys on training. I'm doing a bit of time so we don't use up all the fuel, but I don't think it's a problem. Oh, before I forget. Let's make sure that those chaps are on automatic split off. There we go. Denmark offers a trade proposal. So basically, outer supply penalties minus 5%, which sounds good. However, consumer factories factor goes up. So no, we don't need Danish butter, thank you very much. And we definitely don't need those Danish butter cookies that come in that round metal tin that everyone used to give you for Christmas and things. They taste awful. At least the ones that are exported to the UK are. Right, what have we got here? We've got some new divisions. 2 Marines. Excellent. Yep, you guys. We'll put you in the big army up here. And let's change you to an anchor and blue, because that's what we do. And a good Marine commander. Now, really, I want someone with the best attack for this job. There is a dude down here who's perfect for the job. Thomas Jacob Hutton. Oh, old guard. No, not you. Now, when I say perfect... Oh, we've got an Ethiopian guy here. Invasion preparation time and amphibious invasion speed. That would be awesome. Anyway, I was looking at this guy, General Merton Beckwith Smith. His stats are awful, unfortunately. But he does have the non-combat outer supply penalty. It'll take him a long time to get to skill level 4. I'm thinking this guy. But we want the maximum attack on the Marines, so I'm thinking of putting a flipping... an armor guy in. Am I going to do this? It already has that. Yeah, go on, I'm going to put him in. Let's put them in training. Oh, we need to modify... Actually, we can do that right now. We do need to modify this with some more cool stuff. So let's give them some cavalry detachment. Support anti-air, support artillery. And we'll give them a cavalry detachment, because there's nothing says naval invasion like swimming your horses ashore. Okay, that's pretty good so far. We'll take this. We have points to spend. No, we don't. Not yet. Not yet. We need 5 more points. And then all will become apparent. You join into there and train up. Excellent. Everything is coming together quite well. Oh, we've also got an available special project for our Navy. I'm going to stick it on. I have no idea if the midget submarines are going to be worthwhile. The cruiser submarines possibly could be. I'm not actually making submarines at the moment. The huge heavy battleships. Oh, that sounds like it's fun, but Britain has so many heavy battleships. I'm going to go cruiser submarine on this one. It's the least interesting one, in my opinion. But only because I've played it before. There's nothing wrong with them. But we'll do that. And we've got military factories to spare. What are we really short of? Pretty much everything. Right, let's stick the artillery up. Let's get the anti-air produced a bit more. We'll get more support equipment, and then we'll go some more in the aircraft. Don't worry, we are going to have all those things topped up to maximum. I'm going to show you in a moment what we need the extra 5 points of political power for. It's time to go and change the conscription level. See, this is going to just get us over the line until we can go to war and get rid... Oh, I'll show you what we're getting rid of, actually. The big old, the war to end all wars, recruitable population minus 30%. That's kind of brutal. That is kind of brutal. But we can only get rid of it when we go to war. It's all the way... It's on that one. But this is the route we're going down, so let's see if we can do it. Okay, so we can go for an extra research slot easily now, early, sorry. Or we can go for Royal Ordnance factories. I mean, 6 military factories. Yeah, that's what we do, obviously. To feed our growing army. Improve machine tools. Now then, this is cool. What do we actually want to do here? I would say I've got a bonus for 2 things here. I would probably want to go for construction and this one. This will give me factory output plus 15%. And that's only 10% production efficiency cap. I mean, we kind of want both eventually, but these 2. So we're going to save that. We're in 1937. Is there anything else I want out of this? No, because it's going to use up the bonus. Okay. And let's nip over here. Unless we go for one of those early, which we don't need to. Oh, I would like that. That's just a want rather than a need. But it's for later planning for defending the Alps, because the French don't do very well with their supplies over there. We'll find someone who can lead a small army of smallish divisions and put them in the mountains. We can't build mountaineers, sadly, because we don't have the special forces capacity for that. Let us get... I'm going to pick this up so we can start thinking about... Oh, hang on. Wait. Let's just backtrack a little bit. We're going to need to do some work towards that, aren't we? In which case we will need those. This will enable... Well, we've already got the close support gun, which I want on tanks if we're going to make early medium tanks. So that can probably hold off. It would go... Okay, there is a bonus we can get for that. So let's get the... We'll go medium tank designer. Let's see if we can get medium tanks early. Actually, one thing I could do would be to stick armoured anti-aircraft, self-propelled anti-aircraft stuff in with the infantry. That would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? Let's get those going. It'll give the infantry some armour and the AA, and we can reduce the production of the towed AA. Alright, that might be something we consider doing. Let's have a little look at the Navy whilst we're on pause here. So, our destroyers. Everyone looks like they're coming good. That's fine. And we've got like one humongous fleet of dudes up there. Let us... Oh, what have we built here? Let's put everything into there. And you know what? Let's train it up. Let's stick a big commander in there. Let us go for James Fownes Somerville. I have no idea if he's any good. We're about to find out. We'll make him a cruiser captain. And a fly swatter. Naval AA. The German's going to get us with that. I'll go for destroyer leader because we are... Hunter killer. Ooh, that would be nice. Let's go for all these cool things. Knowing that we're probably not going to get a great deal of use out of him, but that's fine. Okay, so the preparations for war are going reasonably well. How's the Air Force doing? You need some training up, my friend. We haven't got any of the new planes out yet. Oh, and these guys aren't even reinforcing, I think, because the new stuff doesn't go into there because we've made it to a slightly different template. That's kind of an annoyance with the aircraft designer, but it is what it is. Research slot. Oh, no, motorized army and Royal Tank Regiment. Let's get those. Research is very nice to get early, but at the moment, I think we can just about cope with what we have. We've got a second army building up quite nicely here. And civilian... Oh, all the civilian factories are gone. Right. Did we get the Midlands done? I thought we did that. Oh, no, I did Cumbria, didn't I? Which doesn't have a huge amount of capacity. So let's also go to increase the West Midlands. And then we will get back on military factory building. Unless I wanted to put a land warfare facility. And I might do, because there are some cool things that we can build. Alright, Stanley Baldwin has resigned. 2 weeks after the coronation of George VI, Mr. Baldwin, we're running away, has announced that he will resign the premiership in order to retire at the age of 70. I guess old age is a boon in politics, right? Anyway, Mr. Chamberlain shall form a new government. So we do lose 5% war support here, but we gain factory output. That, I think, is incredibly close to the requirement for this. Does it say what war support it needs? I think it was 15, so we're not going to lose it because we're very, very close. Right, we have some PowerPoints to spare. So at this point, I don't think Britain has any other particularly attractive political advisors because we're not going down any of the more interesting, or no, let's say the more exotic political paths. So at this point, we get Chief of the Navy, or Chief of the Air Force would be good, actually, for some experience. So we've got an Air Reformer just for more experience. They've got the same thing. Air Accidents chance. Let's go for an Air Reformer. Let's just max out on experience there. All right. Going well. Going very well. Can we put some more Marines in yet? No. I'm waiting for that to basically increase. A shame. What's this one? Oh, this is our small aircraft. We will take production resource penalty, production output. Yeah, let's start with that one. Actually, let's start with that one right now. Cancel. Can I not do that? Crap. So I can't do either of them. That would have been really nice. Subdetect. No, we can leave that one. We'll take that and that and that, and then we'll go. I mean, we want all of these. All these cool things. What's that one? Production efficiency gain. No, range and air attack. Not that we'll probably get to that level. Right, military factories. Should we really crank out an air force? Or is there anything that I am not building that it should be? Let's crank out an air force. I mean, like, really crank one out. Get as many planes in the sky as possible. Concentrating. Excellent. These are the two I want. So I don't care about the construction ahead of time penalty. We're just going for it. And we'll do the factory one as well. We get those as soon as we can. We've got even more divisions coming out. Superb. I think it's time, as we have a bit of points. Let's spend a bit of time. Do we want to change this? I mean, I do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. And the new one, we're going to call it 1937 Infantry. Because this is going to be a new model. And we won't have enough equipment to do all this. But let's update that. And then we're going to add in... This is going to be expensive. But I want some artillery in this. So, what have we got? We've got... For a 12-2. Is that a bit much? Is that right? No, we've got a 10-2. I could probably remove one. What can go in there? We definitely want some... What about putting recon, motorized recon in? That's going to do a huge amount of trucks for no particular benefit, I think. So we'll put that in there. The organization is good. The combat width is 26. That will do for now, I think. Or should we go for something with some real... It's not very good because the early artillery is not very good, I think, is the problem. But this is going to be... Yeah, come on, I'm saving that. We're going to go for a fairly aggressive sort of template. And let's get this guy, not you, and change your template over to the 1937 infantry. And what we're also going to do, because I just realised that's going to make... That's going to lead me to get confused. We're going to put that on there. Right, so that's going to be a huge shortage in various bits of equipment, namely artillery pieces. But that's fine. That's fine. Japan declared war on China. Nothing to do with me. Staying out of that. How are the new ships? Brilliant. Put them in there. Train them up. Oh, put this guy on... I'm just going to tell him to repair now, actually. I'm not going to have that on automatic break off, because when I do make a strike force, I will forget to change it. And I don't want that on the strike force. So you guys are going to be short of all sorts of stuff. You can... I'm just going to split these guys up, because we're having a job feeding them all up there.
Move out.
There we go. Right, retrain. Nice. 500,000 men. Brilliant. Basic armor production. Get on with the second one. We have more unassigned divisions. Right, give me another 7.
Yes, sir.
Train me another 7 infantry, please. That'll do. That's fine. Actually, we have the manpower, so let's go for even more. Just want more and more and more of those guys out. The basic engine 1. The basic engine 2. We're in July. Oh, wait. Let's nip over here and get concentrated industry. 300 days, so we're going to have it by the start of 38, which is still plenty of time ahead of time, so that's quite good. We've got Logistics Company 1, so if I'm going to design something for working in the mountains, we've got that ready. So far, so good. Brilliant. Now that will take us a long time to get, so I'm going to hold off on that one in 37. It's still a bit early for increasing anything on there as well. One thing we do you know what? If I were to do that, that's like 2 years ahead of time. That's a massive, massive penalty. It would take us till 39. Roughly. I'm going to sacrifice that, because one thing I do want is the ability to drop a big army on the German coast. And we can actually pick up a research slot elsewhere, so that should be okay. Go on, and we'll take breakthrough. Do we have medium tanks to start with? Do we want speed or do we want reliability? I'm going to go speed. And we'll take more breakthrough. Can we put that in there? I don't know if we can. I guess we can have all of those. And we'll take armor, defense, or breakthrough and armor. There we go. Cool stuff. Right. We're in 37. I feel like we've done so much already. This is so much fun. I love the build-up to war. Our entrepreneurs returned from negotiations in Athens. When the Greeks decided to invite us to further discuss deepening our economic ties, we could not refuse. Needless to say, they made a compelling case for why it might be ideal that Greeks' industrial standing was strengthened. It's not in British interest at this time. The British passed legislation preventing us from seeking further investment. Well, I don't want the consumer goods factories of anything for 10%, so it's not in Britain's interest at this time. I'm not going to say no forever, but I am going to say no every time it asks me. But this is the polite British way, you see. We're always very polite in Britain. Honest. The federal state of Austria breaks the Treaty of Saint-Germain-en-Laye. This is something with the latest DLC. So they're basically trying to rearm, I think. We can't stop them, but we can slow them down. I'm not sure what the difference between this really is. So I don't know that there's any practical difference. So I'm just going to say we can't stop them, but we can slow them down. I think it just means they hate us. I don't think it actually gives any difference. Oh, can we go for general rearmament? Now that's cool. Can we then change this yet? No, it's this one I'm looking for. We're not there. But general rearmament is actually really good. And I actually, I want the research slot. I want the Royal Tank Regiment. But I could do with that consumer goods factories going down as well. I better get this, otherwise we're not going to research this early at all. Right then, this is very good. Are we in a situation now where we can put more military factories? Brilliant. And I think what I would like to do is I'm going to start researching the land warfare facility. We're going to put it in Lancashire. No one will think of looking for it there. A high-tech facility that requires special... I'm not going to say any more before I upset part of my audience. That's it. That's it. I'm going to zip enough. Right. Our entrepreneurs return from negotiations in Athens. It's not in Britain's interests to invest in this time. Now, if I was taking more of a long-term world view, I think we might do things a bit differently. But we're not. So there. We're going to have some more Marines coming out. And... no, it's still not in Britain's interest. Right, prototype design on the cruiser submarine. We go armaments. What does this give us? This gives us... this would increase sub-visibility, but increase raiding efficiency. I don't think that's a good idea. Flexible operations gives us extra fuel tanks, just max range. Yes, that's the one we want. It's kind of nice that you can play with these. There are 3 events. Oh, well, we didn't get notifications for the others. There weren't any decisions to make, as far as I can tell. All right. Orders. Well done, fellas. Okay. We've got armies turfing out. I do need to start thinking about some sort of medium armour. Portugal seeks to British ships. Yes. Purchase British ships. Go for it. Do you know what? Sorry, old chaps. I'm not interested. Sorry. You were just asking too many times. How's the Navy looking? So this should be almost done, is it? No one's destroyed. That's good. So we're going to get some strike forces out of this. Alright, so let me start putting you guys on training. Let's do it like that. And this is United Kingdom Fleet 1. So anything coming out of there... I'm going to do this. Is it a Reserve Fleet 1? Or is it just Fleet 1? That says Task Force 1. It must be that one. It must be that one. It is that one, okay. We're going to put these straight into there. And they will start training automatically. Have we lost some dockyard somewhere? Oh, I guess if somebody's repairing, we will do. Right, we have points to modify our government. I can go industrial concern. Industrial research speed plus 15%. Let's take that one. I'm going to take that one. And then we're going to worry about getting maybe some more commanders in here. But so far, so good as we progress through October. Right, let's run on. Regional Defence Council of Aragon was annexed. The usual results here then. Spain going all national. France wants us to join the Allies. Yes. Perfect. And we've also completed the Royal Tank Regiment focus. Everything coming on nicely. Now this is some cool stuff going down here. But this one's nice as well. It just means infantry equipment is 10% cheaper. I'm thinking the extra research slot though. Do you know what? Let's do it. I won't regret it. I'm sure I won't regret it. This is fantastic stuff. Look at this. Our planes are producing awesomely. The artillery is not doing as badly as I thought, but let's put some more factories in there. Because we want to try and get as many of the new stuff up to speed as possible. What have we got over here? Right, that one is never going to get more than 9 aircraft in, so let's destroy that. For some reason, those old ones aren't going... They don't come... Well, it's because these can do different things, I think, because I've put a bomb bay on. Did I put a bomb bay? I thought I put bomb locks on. Well, whatever it is fine. Let's put 2 lots in there. And they won't reinforce the old ones either. But that's okay. We will find a use for all of these. And then this airport is full. And we'll have to put the rest somewhere else. Speaking of which, let's put some over here. Yeah, we'll get some fighters in there. And again, the reason we do it like this is because they can train pilots up quite happily on old planes. We can lose them in air accidents. We don't care so much. And then they'll reinforce with new ones when new ones roll off the production line. This is our grand theory anyway. More divisions.
Ready.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. How are we doing in production? A shortage of support equipment and infantry equipment, but that one we are motoring through. And anti-air is the usual thing. Right, now we have the medium tank. Let's grab that. It was a little bit ahead of time, but not by much. Actually, it really isn't by much, is it? We're not saving a whole lot of time on that anyway, but we'll get it. And I think what we'll probably do is just make some medium tank divisions with it. I was thinking of doing the anti-air stuff, the self-propelled anti-air, but I'm not sure that's a good use of our time. Oh, I only want 3, you guys. Actually, let's do this.
Ready, sir.
Whole new army.
All in.
1, 2, whoop. 2, 3. There we go. Add them in. And how's this force doing? These guys are nearly done full. Okay, let's change the template over. There we go. That's going to require a whole lot of stuff. Do you know what? I want about 12 divisions. I need about 5 more. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Right, and I'm going to put these as a force in France. Let's find someone. Let's design. Who's the most defensive general? Because this... Oh, Cloud Auchinleck? Okay, he could be good. He could be quite good. Anyone else interesting? Anyone a logistics wizard? I don't think we start off with any, do we? Because a logistics wizard would be amazing. I'm not seeing anything in there. What's that one? The jungle rat. Not a whole lot of use in this situation. Okay, so just for pure defensiveness, we're going to put Claude in there. Did he not start with anything? A shame. A real shame.
All in.
Let's see. Okay. Right, let's put this army over on the Alps. So we are going to start considering our options there. But let's also edit this. And duplicate it again. It's nice having so much experience. It's really, really, really nice. So we're going to put... I'm going to call these harsh climate troops. Because if the war goes on, we'll use them in Africa and other places. And what we need is a logistics company in there. And that's about it. Should I reduce the number of men in there to try and... No, that's fine. It's just supposed to be a defensive force at the moment. So that's okay. Let's change this to something... This is like a snowflake symbol. I guess I could do that one. It's not really resemblant of something in the Alps, though. What else have we got that would be kind of cool to go in here? Anything? I always look at this. I never find anything that I quite want. It's just never quite right. We'll do that. It looks like... I mean, it looks like the type of hats they wear in the jungle and stuff, but it's fine. Okay, let's do that. Those guys will go and defend the Alps. And meanwhile... Yeah, we need a lot more artillery being chucked out here. Other than that, we're doing okay for military factories. Excellent. Excellent. Should we set up an attaché with France? We don't need to, because we need command power and political power. Oh, we can. Okay, we'll do that in a bit then. We shall do that in a bit. Yugoslavia requests sale of airplanes. Yeah, this one's an easy one. Divert bomber production, because we're not actually making any. So... let's do that. Keep them happy. And we have the extra research slot. Just make a quick check over here. Nope, can't do the one we want. So I would say, at this point... I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. General rearmament. I'm thinking about starting MI6, but I'm not sure what benefit it would immediately give us. If you guys have any suggestions on that, let me know. Otherwise... we will see what we can do next.